What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 18 of my realistic Bengals rebuild. We are going to try and wrap up the regular season here in this episode, which is going to make it the second to last episode of this series on TFG Plays here. We're going to continue this dynasty, streaming it on my Twitch, so make sure you guys are following twitch.tv/thatfranchiseguy. And then after the holidays, I'm going to be starting up a new offline rebuild just like this here, back on TFG Plays. So make sure you comment down below which teams you want to see. Really helps me out. Make sure you hit that like button, and let's go ahead and get started. We've got week 7 here against the Browns, who are struggling this year. They're 2-4. So let's do our upgrades this week. This young team continuing to fill out the bottom of the depth chart, but with some serious talent. Trent Dane, a young defensive tackle, first-round pick with hidden development. We're not going to find out what his true development trait is until probably the end of the season, because he's not a full-time starter. But he's got a lot of potential for the future. Damian Peterson, another young offensive lineman, a rookie here. Keith Claxton out of Minnesota, length and speed. Let's work on his man coverage there, which is a serious issue for him. Nice boost. Cordell Stills, outside linebacker, is a position we are going to need some help at after we let Akeem Davis-Gaither go last year. Marcus Truman, another upgrade here. He's a converted corner to free safety with terrible zone coverage skills, so we need to continue to work on that. And then Chad Gay starting to come on a little bit here as our team is heating up. Up to 80 power moves now. So we're going to sim this one against the Cleveland Browns. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going here. Whenever we do get to our bye week, I'm going to take a look at our renegotiations and such. And the results are 28-17. I also did have a breakout tandem that I didn't show in the video here. Not going to quite count those as our breakout scenarios that we go in and play, because those don't actually give you development boosts, but lots of work to do here. We can take a look at the mock draft this week. Chargers projected to potentially move on from Justin Herbert after they're really struggling. The Browns maybe adding a receiver inside this division. Let's see, are we projected to win the Super Bowl? No, we're projected to lose to the Niners in the Super Bowl and draft a running back. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. Also, I just noticed the sun is coming in and it's like Bengals orange, and now I'm really mad that I lost the clicker for my light station here, because we could have like a super cool Bengals setting here, but that's neither here nor there. So Burrow had a bit of a more quiet game here, just 200 yards, did throw a pick. A lot of Joe Mixon in this one. Odell still on the Browns. Deontay Johnson getting involved in the receiving game this week. It's a touchdown. And then defensively, Chad Gay, like I said, heating up, man, gets a sack. We also can add another focus player to the mix here, making it 5. And I think we picked up an injury somewhere along the road, because we had someone else other than JD Polite in there. Let's go ahead and put Peterson in there for now, even though he only has normal dev. And that looks like a good lineup there, all these young pieces. We also are still monitoring the Matt Pickens, CJ Uzomah position battle there. Pickens has passed Uzomah in overall, but Uzomah is freaking playing now. So balling out this year. He's having a Pro Bowl season, so I don't want to replace him in the midst of that, especially after everything he's done for this team. But Pickens is going to get an upgrade here. Let's see, is his development revealed yet? Not quite. Another 120 snaps to go there. Kelvin Ware is definitely not too shabby for a fourth corner nowadays. Gonna work on his overall game here with the slot upgrade. Nice, 4 press, gets a change of direction. Just got to get some more zone coverage there. Maybe start working zone for him. Tevin Henley again. Definitely a guy I want to re-sign. Those 83 power moves there. One-dimensional player, but could be a fun role player for the Dynasty. And then Antonio Reese. Very well-balanced player. Let's work on his zone a little bit. Our corners are very man-oriented, which is our general scheme, but want to keep them balanced. We've got to stay versatile on the defensive side of the ball. So the aforementioned injury, Jonah Williams listed here. I don't think we had Jonah Williams as a focus player. I'm not quite sure what happened there. It might have gotten changed with like a practice injury or something one of these 2 weeks, but that's fixed now. We're going to go ahead and simulate a tough game here against Denver. We're freaking rolling, man. Trade deadline approaching. Not thinking about any trades here, man. We've got a dynasty building here. We've already got a ton of youth ready to fill in. We're not selling any players, so definitely not the type of team that needs to make any trades here. Really not a ton of weaknesses on this roster. We've really built a superpower here. We win again, 30-23. Burrow not having to do too much in this one. Doesn't throw a pick. Mixon, dominating performance. And Uzama has cooled off these last couple of weeks. Has gone two games without a big one. So I think, you know, if he doesn't perform here this week, we might make that change. Cam Sample gets a sack and a half. We got a pick from Antonio Reese. Reese is definitely a player I'd like to see take that next step here as we approach the second half of our season. We spent a high first-round pick on him, and he's battled injuries. He's never, you know, really emerged as that superstar for us. Would love to see him take that next step this season. Looks like EA went and added Sion Taki to our roster. Not quite sure when that happened. Who did they get rid of for us? And is that something we want to fix? What the hell? What the hell is wrong with this video game? What? I'm speechless, man. He's probably not available either. Thank God he's still there. But like, I can't press this button enough. What is that? We don't need Sion Taki. It's also breaking our cap situation, so I have to like cheat to get him back on here. So dumb.
3 hours later.
Well, I fixed it. We got Callahan back, but I'm going to go ahead and release Eric Brooks here instead of Taki because it, you know, thinks we need 6 off-ball linebackers because it doesn't have updated positional terminology. No team truly needs 6 off-ball linebackers, but hey, we must have 2 of every linebacker position. Ugh, this game sometimes, man. Let's get back on track here. We're just going to act like Bryce Callahan took a little 3-week stint on injured reserve. We're going to have to give Larry Dwyer his starting job back as well. Not that he's too much of a baller anyway. Alex Culp, another upgrade. This guy's fascinating, dude. I think I say that every single time we upgrade him. But he'll be fun to monitor. He's only 22 years old. As we continue the series on Twitch, I could see him getting some improved playing time in the future. He was always going to be a bit of a project. So we got the Raiders this week. I'm going to keep this thing simulating here. We did win a weekly award as well. Let's see who that was. Jermaine Pratt. He's had a nice Bengals career for us. But let's see if we can keep the winning streak rolling against the Ravens. 35-27. Let's go, dude. This team is kicking ass. That's 30 plus points in 6 of 7 games. And the one we didn't was a 28-17 victory. That's just domination, man. Burrow, good game this week. Mixon keeps it up. Mixon is in a contract year, by the way. Again, we're going to take a look at our contracts here, I believe next week. Trey Hendrickson, also in a contract year. 4-sack game. Are you kidding me? He says, pay me. I ain't going anywhere. Chad Gay's starting to break out. Bryce Callahan gets a pick too. Welcome back, Bryce. It's a Super Bowl MVP, Bryce Callahan. EA doing him the disrespects. No surprise to see Trey Hendrickson take home Defensive Player of the Week either. Trent Dane, our lone upgrade this week. Gonna keep going with his power moves. Just gonna keep trading off power and finesse as we go here. Nice, 2 strength boost. So we're rolling. Going to sim again against the Ravens here. We haven't had a lot of big, tough games here that we feel the need to intervene. 49-38. Look at this offense, man. Another one of these tandem breakout deals. We'll praise T. Higgins. He's a role player here. Doesn't see the ball a lot, but he's there when we need him. And he's inspiring Jamar Chase. So it's Malik Willis on the Panthers this week. I think this, with the breakout tandem as well, is a good opportunity to use one of these playages against a good Panthers team. So we are going to do that. We got upgrades galore again. Rich Wagner. That zone hasn't come along for him. I love his athleticism to potentially be that Von Bell replacement, but not with that zone coverage right there. So safety is going to be a definite need. I don't know if Von Bell's in a contract year or what. Going to be a decision to be made on Joe Mixon. I think he's been good enough for us that we pay him. Hopefully we can get him for like a 3-year contract and not a big deal that takes him into his 30s for a running back. That's always dangerous. Burrow gets a speed boost. Jamar Chase. We've done enough deep threat here. Let's see if we can get some of that short game a little better. Pretty lousy upgrades for Jamar Chase there. Alexander Dixon, our favorite young developmental receiver here. Let's go deep threat. And Ahmad Ellington, our favorite finesse role player. 2 more finesse moves. Why not? Even Jesse Bates still getting better here. Let's see. Let's go zone. Keep climbing towards that 99 mark. For how good Jesse Bates is, he doesn't get a lot of interceptions. But here we go. Let's hop in, play the moments. This is a primetime Sunday Night Football game, by the way, so a good choice to intervene. In the rain, nonetheless. Ooh, we get a quick turnover. Sorry, Malik Willis. Not sorry. Burrow showing off that speed boost he just got. All right. The escape artist. Defense holds him to a field goal. We go and score again. God, this team is just unbeatable. A true dynasty. Now here towards the 2-minute warning, back in the red zone. Move the sticks. We'll take it. 2-minute warning. Oh, pressure gets in immediately. Good coverage, good defense by the Panthers. 2nd and 16 coming up. Oh, Uzama's got it. Stay in. Let's go. Holding on to that job for now. Panthers go and score. Panthers are putting up a fight here, man. What do we got? Our 3rd opportunity here. Blitz is on. Let's just hit Deontay Johnson. Another touchdown. We got a shootout in the rain here. Panthers go and score again. Come on, defense. What are we doing? I'm going to play this opportunity. We're in the 4th quarter. We've still got 2 left. Not the best look there. We're going to settle for the field goal. McPherson makes it. Panthers score again. Oh, no. And then Burrow turns the ball over. And we've got a defensive trip. It's our last play of the moments. And then we can play in the 2-minute. We got ourselves a great Sunday night primetime game here. What? No way. Get out of here, McCaffrey. What? Double coverage comes down with it. All right, we're going to have to skip ahead. I'd watch this, but we've already going to have a big episode here, so we're just going to skip ahead. What a drive. We can play now. 3rd and 2, so we can't milk this clock all the way down. Pickens is in there at tight end. May have an injury to Uzama. Oh, and Pickens plucks it for the touchdown. Burrow, what a throw. Okay. 45-42. Crowd getting rewarded for sticking this one out in the rain. What a game. And this is not getting easy. Not gonna be easy. Good coverage by Ware. We'll give them that. 2 interceptions today for the defense. A field goal does tie it. Oh, DJ Reader misses though. Crowd booing us. They're sick of it. We get him down inbounds. Panthers not going to take a timeout. There we go. Let's get Trent Dane in there. See if we can get after the quarterback here. McCaffrey, gosh, get him. Now we got to just not give up a touchdown. What a drive by Malik Willis here. We're going to go quarters, keep everything in front of you guys. Sample gets through. Tackle. Jeez Louise. What a drive. You got to be careful. They got plenty of time down here. Tackle him. Okay, good. Okay, they'll use their final timeout. What are they going to do? They're kicking the field goal. this
Thanks,
game.
EA.
You try to make, you try to make a realistic rebuild. You try. With 1 yard to go, they're going to waste 8 seconds. No shots into the end zone, no nothing. But that means we get overtime. And we have to kick off, which is dangerous considering what the Panthers just did to us on that drive. We gotta find a way to play defense in this shootout. Not become victim to these terrible overtime rules. God, McCaffrey. Tackle the man. This is unbelievable what they are doing to us. Get him. Jeez Louise. What, are we exhausted or something? McCaffrey's in the zone. Slants. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you should boo us, crowd. This is embarrassing. We are going to blitz. We got to contain guys. Dangerous play call here. I'm going to hope that they run this. Play action. Oh my gosh, just tackle him. Malik Willis is a god out here. As is Christian McCaffrey. This is ridiculous. We can't get our hands on these guys. It's like one of the all-time great offensive performances you'll ever see. These guys are untouchable. Get him. Get him. Oh my God. And we lose because overtime rules suck. What an exhausting finish to that game. We lose 51-45. I think that was the costly Joe Burrow interception that let the Panthers get back-to-back scores in the fourth quarter. I am, as the coach of this team, fired up. What a tragic defensive performance. These guys should be ashamed of themselves. Jermaine Pratt at least shows up with a couple of interceptions, but not acceptable, man. That could have been a potential Super Bowl preview right there. That Panthers team was extremely dangerous right there. And it's going to be a long bye week, taking a look in the mirror after that one. But that does mean we're going to take a look at our renegotiations. So Mixon wants a 4-year deal. It'll take him to 32 years old. It's not ideal. Only $17 million in signing bonus, though. So I'm prepared to give him exactly that, $10 million per year. It's basically the Aaron Jones contract that Green Bay gave to him. I just think Joe Mixon is that next level back worth paying. So we're going to do that. Obviously, Jamar Chase, critical part of this team. He's going to ask for over 20 per season. Well worth it for him. Can even give him a little bit more. Keep that realistic. Let's just make it a 5-year deal. $100 million contract for our number one receiver. Trey Hendrickson wants a 3-year deal at 29 years old. With the way he's playing, I don't think we can let him go. Now, he'd probably get even more than that. He wouldn't take less than the contract he's already on. So to keep this realistic, I think we'll go a little bit over 17 per year. Chidobe Awuzie wants to come back on a 1-year deal. Our cornerback situation hasn't improved that much. He's only 29 years old. I think we should do that. Let's make sure the rest of these add up before we do that. Cam Sample. That's actually a pretty realistic contract for Cam Sample, just a 2-year kind of prove-it deal. So I will happily pay him that. He's only 24 years old. Jackson Carman we need to pay. He's a average starter at guard. Average to above average. That's going to cost us about $6 million. I'm going to give him a 3-year deal, though. Busy at the bye week. And then Uzama is up. It is time for that. And then we got some of these role players that I do want to try and pay when we get to that point. We'll see if we're able to do that. But yeah, we still have about $20 million in space, so let's give 8 of that, almost 9 of that to Awuzie. I think that's smart. So we have locked up the team, man. This dynasty is just getting started. Got the bye week here, gonna advance. We actually, believe it or not, are not even in control of the 1 seed right now at 9-2. The Pittsburgh Steelers, I believe led by Jameis Winston, are 10-1. Famous Jameis in Pittsburgh, crushing it. So we'll have our eyes on those games. I think we have to play them twice. We got them week 16 there. Do we have them week 18 as well? We do. 2 huge games coming up against the Steelers. We may want to play one, if not both of those. We have 2 games to interfere left on the schedule. we can also unlock that final focus player there. And let's use that on Cam Sample. Still 24 years old, star dev. Just got that contract extension. And looky here, guys. Something has just been revealed. Matt Pickens, our rookie tight end, does have Superstar. And with that being revealed, I think it might be time to make the swap. Uzama has cooled down. He's still been good. He'll still have a role on this team, but something I think many of us potentially expected there with that pick is Matt Pickens with Superstar. He's going to take over for CJ Uzama as the full-time starter. Potentially another addition to this offense. Let's see what his trait is right now, his ability. Right now he's got Slot-O-Matic. I think we're going to go with Short Out Elite. Good at those outside the number stuff, and then we can't get anything else for now. But that's exciting. He's even got an upgrade waiting. Four-man coverage for JD Polite. The fullback. Getting better. Hashtag gains. Nice boost for Cordell Stills. And then Carmen and Awuzie, our veterans, after getting contract extensions with us. So a 4-7 Giants team. We're at home. I think we can bounce back in simulation this week, so let's skip this one. 30-23 we do. Defense much better this week thanks to Daniel Jones. Cam Sample. Okay, Cam gets a cheap little 2-year deal. We put him on the focus player list, and he gets 3 sacks. All right, Cam Sample, we see you. Nice clean game from Joe Burrow. Mixon a good game. T. Higgins this week. Pickens gets a couple of receptions in his first start. 4 sacks for the D, no interceptions. And Sample gets an upgrade. Go power rusher. Joseph Asai, who just never really got that opportunity here. It's kind of unfortunate. Fun prospect coming out of Texas, but just been kind of buried. Maybe he'll go somewhere else and have success. Trey Hendrickson, after getting the contract, gets a boost. We'll go speed rusher. Jawara Cook. Maybe, just maybe, someday we'll get to see Jawara Cook. Pretty quiet upgrade there. So another one I think worth simming. The Washington defense. Not going to be easy, but I trust our offense with the way they're playing. Mariota's the quarterback for Washington. 42-24. Like I said, I trust our offense. We got the Chargers here. 2-11 season for Justin Herbert. The Burrow-Herbert narrative here is not what you would expect. No fear against this team. Got to avoid the trap game, though. So Burrow wins Player of the Week. Daniel Jones wins Player of the Week on the NFC side, bouncing back after losing to us. The Steelers are still rolling, by the way. They're 11-2. And with that big performance by Burrow, he's at the top of the MVP charts with Joe Mixon. Also, Aaron Rodgers following in the footsteps of Brett Favre. He'll be playing for the Vikings next year, I'm sure. The rest of the awards here: Defensive Player of the Year. Trey Hendrickson's in the mention there. Offensive Rookie. Pickens is down there. A lot of ground to make up after not starting all season. Keith Claxton in the mention for Defensive Rookie. Deontay Johnson, actually, ahead of Jamar Chase, both in the top 4 for best wide receiver. Teron Armstead, best O-line. Best linebacker, Jermaine Pratt's having a good year. Best DB, nobody there. McPherson in the kicker list. What a season we're having. So another one I'm going to sim. This has potential to be a trap game. I don't think the Chargers are actually 2-11 bad. But we got those 2 games against the Steelers coming up. 35-14, no trap game here. Jason Kelsey's proud of the team performance there. No victim to the trap game. 1 injury, however. Deontay Johnson not going to get his Steelers revenge, but if we can win the division, he will be back for the playoffs. 4 weeks would be after these, plus the bye week, he'd be back. Now that does potentially open the door for one of these receivers we've been waiting to see. Higgins going to get a chance to step up, but I am going to put Alexander Dixon actually into the wide receiver 3 spot for these 3 games. Mixon wins Offensive Player of the Week. So we've had a Player of the Week in 3 straight games. Mixon says, hold on, I want the MVP, Joe. Can't I have it? But it is looking pretty likely that at least one of our Joes is going to be winning MVP. Burrow did have a good game himself, however, 250 yards, but Mixon 3 touchdowns, 180 yards. Gets another 33 through the air. Matt Pickens, pretty good game there, 4 for 47, just kind of spreading the ball around. And then defensively, we get a sack from Logan Wilson, a pick from Kelvin Ware. Lots of upgrades. Chad Gay's been a little more quiet here. Would have liked to see him continue to build off of what he's been building. Hasn't been the case. Trent Dane, we're going to go speed rusher this time. Only 100 snaps on the season for Dane. Alex Culp, still on the rise. Up to 67. Speed boost. Okay. He's definitely going to be playing in years to come. Truman, this is that converted corner. Give us some good zone here. Okay, we'll take 2. And Tevin Henley. Definitely want to extend him if his contract's up. He might actually still be under contract. We'll have to take a look at that. 86 power moves. Got to find a way to get him on the field someday. So an obvious game of the week. The NFL would be very happy about this. Probably the 2 best teams in the NFL. Both 12-2, both divisions, and 2 games in 3 weeks against each other. And I think for that reason, we got to play both of these. We're going to be staying around the same part of the town because we got Eagles next week. This is a primetime football game. Burrow knows the significance of this one. Defense gives up a touchdown. Now we're driving. 4th down. We don't get it. Driving. There we go. Red zone trip. Defense stepping up a little more this week. They have hit on another defensive lineman as if they needed it. Deontay Mackey. Mixon just gliding through that D-line, though. Good start for him. 8 rushes for 44 yards. Pickens. Trucks in. Let's go, Pickens. This young superstar in the making. What a play. Okay, 1 moment down. Defense holds again. We're in the red zone again. Love it. Ooh. Burrow sails that one a little bit. Good pressure by Blitzberg. Oh, give us a block, Uzama. Not quite a touchdown. Let's go hurry up before they can get their subs in, if it lets us here. For some reason, it's not letting us. Oh, come on, Pickens. You're screwing us over. Pickens doesn't run the stick or the out route. He just casually drifts towards the back of the end zone, and it gets intercepted. Not what Burrow was expecting his young tight end to do at all on that one. A costly interception, but the defense rewards a mistake by the young tight end. Jamar Chase. Oh, what a play by number 6. That looks like a linebacker in coverage. 3rd and 4. Dixon stepping up. His opportunity has been awaiting for a long time, but a huge conversion on 3rd down here. It looks like a potential blitz here. Blitz is coming. Let's just hit Jamar. Get out of bounds. Oh, he runs into his man, T. Higgins. We got to go hurry up. Oh, Higgins. It is a 1st down, but costs a lot of time. Get out of bounds, Dixon. Woo! Great play. Doing some blocking, some receiving. Good debut for him. Pickens, what? The young tight end here, George Pickens, really struggling mentally down in the red zone. That should have been a touchdown. Just didn't put his hands out for the football. Burrow to Chase. Touchdown. What a throw and catch. And what a drive. We're driving again here. This will be our 4th look. Burrow, just run it. Is he going to run it all the way? He is. Showing off that toughness. All right, we got 1 opportunity left. We're back in the red zone. Red zone again. Jameis doing Jameis things. Interceptions. And let's get out of here. That's going to be a victory in Cincinnati to take 1st place in the AFC North. Great game from Joe Burrow. An interception that really wasn't his fault. Tight end really left Burrow to dry. This could have been an even bigger blowout. Without that play. Mixon a good game himself. Look at Alexander Dixon in his 1st start ever. Good to see someone that can step up. That's what you're hoping for. Chad Gay gets back in there. 3 interceptions. Kelvin Ware. 2 or 3 picks this year. Good to see that. Even Richard Wagner. We love our West Georgia guys here. So a huge win. We are definitely going to use our last playage here on this Steelers game because the Eagles are 4-11. Carson Strong, the quarterback for the Eagles, 87 overall. X Factor, he's been good at least. Donald Parham, the lone upgrade this week, says, don't forget about me. I know you got all these exciting other tight ends, but I'm kind of exciting myself. You did pay me some money to be not used here. So if we beat the Eagles and the Steelers lose a game, we would climb to clinch the 1 seed, I believe. Let's advance. We win, and the Steelers lose. We did clinch the division, it seems. We win 42-28. Burrow throws 5 touchdowns, potentially stealing the MVP right there. Alexander Dixon. That is breakout-worthy stuff right there, man. 95 yards, 2 touchdowns, really stepping up with Deontay Johnson out. Sacks all around. Trent Dane gets involved. You get a pick from Antonio Reese. What a week. Looks like we've got the MVP locked up between either Burrow or Mixon. Can we just get a co-MVP? Maybe? Both those guys, just fantastic seasons. Also Coach of the Year, 14-2. And with that 1st round bye locked up, I think we should sit the starters here. Maybe not everybody, but we're going to have that 1st round bye anyway. We've had all these young players kind of waiting for opportunities to show themselves. I think this is a good week to let some of those guys shine. Not risk injury for a lot of these guys as well, which is so important. So we are going to hand the game over to Christopher Hurley in his 2nd year out of Southern Utah. We're going to get a look finally at Jawara Cook as the lead back. We're going to sit Jamar Chase down and let Alexander Dickens step in as the number 1 receiver here. Chase will be active as just emergency receiver there. I'm going to let Uzama get a rest. We're going to put Alex Culp up into the starting tight end role. Let's let some of these young offensive linemen get some reps. Our rookie first-round pick, Damian Peterson. Let's go Jeff Atkinson, who could be our future at guard. And let's actually let Guerrero get a rep at center because he's going to maybe be our starting center next season. We could put Truman in at right guard. We got so much depth on this offensive line. So pretty much full team of backups there. And then defensively, let's put Chad Gay in over Hendrickson. Let's give him a full start. Let's let DJ Reader get some time off, maybe get a better look at Tevin Henley. Christian Lynch at middle linebacker. Cordell Stills at outside backer. Cornerback, not quite as much flexibility, but let's go Kelvin Ware, Keith Claxton, and JD Polite. Let's put all these young guys in there. And we'll put, screw it. We'll go with a 6'3" slot corner. The Isaiah Oliver approach. We'll start Richard Wagner. Do we go as far as starting Marcus Truman? I don't think he's ready. He's at least not in 50 zone anymore, but sure, let's do it. Even Joseph Asai's finally going to get his chance to shine. Although I say that, and then remember Ahmad Ellington is here with 82 finesse moves. We're going to go with him. Trent Dane. Tevin Henley, maybe can see some of him. Okay, this will be fun. It's like a prospect game. We are going to play it because I want to get my hands on some of these guys and maybe still beat the Steelers, because if we beat them with our backups, that's just even better. And here we are, Jawara Cook. We finally get a look at him. There you go, big man. Culp. Chris Hurley, great start. 5 for 5. We hand it off to Vaughn Tompkins here, our rookie fullback, for a touchdown maybe. Oh, fight. 3rd down. Go Cook. Go Cook. Hey, he can scoot a little bit. All right. That's a touchdown. Steelers fans booing. They're like, really? To backups? 3rd down. Nope. Definitely a different team with backups. That's to be expected. Driving here. 2-minute drill. 10 to 10. Okay. This is impressive, man. Culture matters, right? Dixon. Hurley has thrown a pick here. Dixon again. Let's call timeout. Starting to get a little bit of a look at the names and characters that are hopefully going to shine as we take this to Twitch. Pickens, maybe one of them. Okay, I got 45 seconds, 2 timeouts. Chris Evans, who's been also kind of underutilized with Joe Mixon doing his thing. Ooh, nice little hesitation move. Let's call that timeout. Also a shout out to Eric Bieniemy. What a hire that's been. This offense has been just... Oh no. Oh no. Hit while he's thrown. Hopefully we can keep them out of the end zone. Potentially had T. Higgins deep there, but the pressure gets in. Steelers do get a field goal off of it. But a red zone trip. 1st and 10. Oh, he misses. Dixon over the middle. Cook tries to cut it back. Nothing there. 3rd and 8 coming up. Oh, look at Pickens fighting for the 1st down. Okay. We see you, Pickens. That's more like it. You're 270 pounds. Better see some of that. Chance to take the lead. Oh, that was actually a pop pass. Miscommunication there. Dixon didn't know he was getting the ball. Gonna check Culp to an out route here instead. Did he step out? I think he stepped out. Let's just get rid of the ball. Come on, O. Another interception. Under pressure. The Steelers' pass rush is not letting up. And that's going all the way to the house. Unless Cook can catch him. Nope. Pick 6 for Devin Bush. Backup looking like a backup. Although he goes and drives. Redemption opportunity. There you go, Higgins. I think T. Higgins says, what did I do to deserve having to play in this game with all the backups? Sorry, T. We need some bodies out there. Oh, goodness. Also, like, catch that, T. That wasn't a bad look. Jawara Cook hauls it in. He can even catch the ball out of the backfield. How about that? Defense, we're just kind of playing here. Last regular season game with backups. Find out who can make some plays for us. Forcing a couple of checkdowns. Winston is not having a good game here against our backups. Oh, Freiermuth wins on the out route, corner route. But Hurley has some fight in him. You got to respect that. This is not an easy defense to get your first start in. Playing with backups. Minus the interceptions, playing valiantly. Pickens. Touchdown. Okay. And we're going to play the rest of this game from this point on. Jeez. Steelers pass rush not messing around. That's Chris Rumpf. Still, wow, just going to town on our backups here. So that's going to hurt. Can we get a stop in simulation? Doesn't look promising here. So we do lose with the backups, but hey, fun game. Fun game. Up and down day for Chris Hurley. Showed some nice flashes. Not much of a rushing game to speak of. Does make me feel a little bit better. Obviously, the whole offensive line was out other than Guerrero, but does make me feel a little bit better about paying Joe Mixon. You know, these guys did struggle. Dixon, I almost feel like earned Stardev for what he did. Maybe we'll create a bit of a narrative for him on Twitch for next season. And then defensively, Chad Gay does get a sack. But fun game, and that ends our regular season, ends our last regular season. Now, the series is still going to get uploaded. I don't want that to be confused. It's just going to look a little bit different with interaction with the live chat and stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of big finale. Hope you've enjoyed the series. Obviously, we want to finish off with a big Super Bowl victory, back-to-back seasons. Almost never happens in the NFL. We do have that bye week. Might as well take a look at our end-of-season stats. Joe Burrow, we'll take a look. I think he's going to win MVP with those numbers. 5,000 yards, 42 touchdowns. Kept the interceptions lower this year, just 11 picks. But Mixon, have a season yourself, dude. 1,600 yards. Jamar Chase. T. Higgins did finish with 1,000 yards. Very Mike Evans-esque season there. Uzama did definitely fall off after his fast start. Matt Pickens emerging. Good end of season numbers for him. 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, despite starting, just 5 or 6 games there. Defensively, Not the best defensive season. Definitely overshadowed by our offense. Chad Gay does get 9 sacks. Cam Sample 6.5. No, not any huge interception numbers, but Kelvin Ware is definitely interesting with those 2 picks. The yearly awards, Burrow does win MVP with Rodgers second. And does he win? Yes, he also wins Offensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie goes to Levi Edwards for the Ravens. Somehow Aaron Rodgers wins Best QB. Interesting. Mixon wins Best Running Back. Jamar Chase second behind Ernest Barnes for Best Wide Receiver. Teron Armstead second for Best O-Line. Linebacker, no one in mention. Definitely our weakest position. Ugo Amadi, Best DB. So this season, definitely all about the offense. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you for the next and last regular recording of the Bengals rebuild. Peace out.